This is an overview of the structure of the Kinder Morgan family of companies. Up top, you got Kinder Morgan Inc., which is the publicly traded C Corp, which owns the general partner to both Kinder Morgan Energy Partners and El Paso Energy Partners. And the total enterprise value of KMI is about $45 billion. Our budgeted dividend for 2014 is $1.72 a share, about 30% of the company is owned by kind of what we would call original shareholders / management. That's Rich Kinder, the management team, other insiders such as Fayez that are on the board. And the remainder is, and 7% is owned by a particular sponsor that retained their equity position after we re-IPO'd after they go in private transaction. The balance is publicly held. Below that, we have Kinder Morgan Energy Partners and El Paso Energy Partners. Kinder Morgan Energy Partners is the original legacy entity that basically was the first Kinder Morgan entity when Rich Kinder and Bill Morgan bought the general partner in Enron Liquids Pipeline back in 1997. It was, again, called Enron Liquids Pipeline, IPO'd back in 1992, and that was the original entity. And it's got an enterprise value of about $54 billion. Total distribution per unit on a 2014 budget basis is $5.58. And then you have El Paso Pipeline Partners, which we inherited from the El Paso merger a couple of years ago. The total enterprise value of that's about $11 billion, and total distribution per unit this year on a budget basis is $2.60. Overall yield trading metrics, we've got this on a couple pages. KMI is trading at about a 5% yield. KMP right now is trading at, and I should say KMP, effectively you have two securities. You have the regular partnership units, KMP, which are the standard general limited partnership units, and KMP is trading at about a 7.5% yield. And then you've got KMR. KMR is a security that we created back in May of 2001, which is an LLC that is taxed as a check-the-box C Corp, whose sole asset are I units, and it in turn issues I shares. And effectively what it is the economics are exactly equivalent to KMP, but it pays a share dividend. Now, it's not a PIK because the total number of shares is in the denominator when we calculate total cash available. So the way to think about it is really an MLP unit where you don't get the K1. It's taxed as a C Corp, and effectively it has a mandatory dividend reinvestment plan. And then there's a page in the back in the appendix on KMR. But that's the way to think about KMR. And it does trade at a slight discount. Again, the economics are exactly equivalent, and at KMP you're getting a 7.5% yield. At KMR you're getting effectively an 8% yield. And EPB trades at about a 9% yield right now.